I wish a great day to all of you. Many senior citizens can now expect a Social Security COLA increase of about 10%. New details of the annual boost to Social Security benefits have been released, and millions of recipients can expect to get a big increase on their payments. Friends, here's your daily news report and fourth stimulus check update. Please make sure you watch until the end of this video for all the details. And to say thank you for watching every day, I'm giving away 4 $75 Walmart gift cards every week. Friends, please make sure you click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways.
Unveil this economic agenda later this month in Pittsburgh. Among the items it dictates is a desire to put an end to Build Back Better. Presumably that refers to the Inflation Reduction Act. What's the president's view on that, given it's being celebrated by Democrats as one of his signature achievements?
Look, it says everything that one of the first acts that Kevin McCarthy does, his first act when it deals with the economy and dealing with how do we give a little breathing room to the American people, is wanting to get rid of the Inflation Reduction Act, which we know the Inflation Reduction Act is going to help lower costs for our seniors. It is a big win for the American people when you think about beating Big Pharma, something that Democrats and congressional members have been trying to do for decades, beating a special interest group that has spent hundreds of millions of dollars trying to make sure that we do not do that, lower cost for our seniors, and also make a real effort in energy costs and climate change, lowering those costs as well. So the fact that that's the thing, that's what Kevin McCarthy wants to do, tells you everything that you know, that we need to know, that they are all for tax giveaways, and it's a clear message that they are sending to the American people. And let's not forget, Medicare is popular with the American people. What we're trying to do is popular with the American people. Protecting Social Security, which is something they have put on the chopping blocks as well, that is very popular with the American people. So I think it says all that we need to know about Kevin McCarthy's agenda and how it does not stand.
Last year, the Social Security Administration announced a massive 5.9% cost of living adjustment for all benefit payments in 2022. This represented a boost of $93 for the average recipient. It was the most significant increase offered by the Social Security Administration in nearly 40 years. That was in response to the sky-high rate of inflation recorded in the second half of 2021. But that trend has continued into this year, and many experts are expected another bumper increase. An analysis suggests that the COLA increase for 2023 could be close to 10% if inflation continues to rise. The COLA increase is calculated using the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers, and it's based only on the third quarter of the year. Data for August and September has not yet been released, but the year-on-year inflation figure for July was 8.5%. If inflation were to rise by 0.6% in both August and September, then MarketWatch anticipates a 2023 COLA increase of 9.5%. Earlier this month, a survey from the New York Federal Reserve showed that Americans now believe that inflation will cool. It is a significant turning point in the economic recovery. The monthly survey of consumer expectations showed that respondents anticipate that inflation will run at 6.2% over the next year. The shift in consumers' expectations is a critical one in a volatile economy, because the belief that prices will rise often pushes up inflation further. The fall in gasoline prices from their mid-June peak has undoubtedly been a key contributing factor in the downward trend. The price of motor fuel has a direct effect on the household finances of consumers and is also factored in to the transport costs associated with the vast majority of goods. If you are a lower or moderate income earner, you may not have to worry about the Social Security wage cap, which is the maximum amount of income that is subject to Social Security taxes each year. As such, you may have not noticed that in 2022, the wage cap rose from $142,800 to $147,000. Hawaii U.S. Senator Mazie Hirono has also co-sponsored and reintroduced a bill that would improve the solvency of Social Security and equalize the tax burden so that the wealthiest segment of society would pay a similar percentage as others. Most Americans pay 6.2% of their wages into Social Security, but the effective tax rate for the wealthy is significantly lower. The legislation requires the wealthiest Americans to eventually pay more by phasing out the cap on their Social Security contributions, which in 2022 is $147,000. The bill has a backing of a coalition, including the National Committee to Preserve Social Security and Medicare, and the Alliance for Retired Americans. The Protecting and Preserving Social Security Act also calls for adjustment in cost of living to be based on real expenses reflected in the Consumer Price Index, rather than the current Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners. Social Security Works President Nancy Altman told reporters, with prices rising, it is more important than ever for Social Security's annual cost of living adjustments to reflect the real expenses that beneficiaries face every day. The Protecting and Preserving Social Security Act would do just that by updating the formula used to calculate the adjustments. Senator Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren's previous proposal would apply to the payroll tax on all income above $250,000 a year, including capital gains, while also raising taxes on net investment income and certain business income. Representative Larson's version of the bill also calls for reapplying the payroll taxes for wages above $400,000. So friends, why do you think it's taking Congress so long to address Social Security's issues? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Well, my amazing and beautiful friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video. Thank you, my dear friends, for joining me here every single day. And to say thank you for watching every day, I'm giving away 4 $75 Walmart gift cards every week. Friends, remember to listen for the keywords and enter the keywords in the comment section below of the video that you watch. Thank you, dear friends.